Welcome to SmartBinaryOptionsTrading.com's NADEX Matrix 1 binary options trading strategy, and now it's a combination of trading strategies with this powerful and very cool discovery we made in price action that gives you basically the underlying fabric of price action off of which you can react to put on various NADEX positions for big percent scores. Now, we talk about the trading of out of the money binaries on the daily and the weekly in particular to take that position and ride it up for momentum and take profits at the peak points on the charts using the matrix. So we're able to capture a lot more points by being able to identify tops and bottoms of swings and channels. And so we have this technique. We have our highly accurate entry technique. We have the perspective of price action, what it's doing, where it's going to go, and off of that we can react and just keep making money, and keep making big returns. Big returns means what? With NADEX chains, it depends where you buy or sell on the sell side, but the percent returns can be, even to 1,000% on one trade. Okay, and you can do this on a repeated basis depending on the trading setup. Another thing with NADEX, like vanilla options, is that you can just buy as many positions as you want. Okay, you can trade different contracts, different strikes. You can stack them, add to them, as the trading opportunities arise. So as you encounter new high probability entry scenarios, you can just simply put on another position. So you can have multiple high probability, high win percentage trades going on at the same time, which can really start to hyper accelerate your count growth. Now, this method we've discovered is, I would say it's rarely, I don't think I've ever seen it talked about. All right, but that doesn't mean it wasn't talked about somewhere. Obviously it's in the software, so a certain percentage of people know something about it. But the way I look at it is that I use this tool to guide as a guide for price action, as a map. You can say a road map if you want to use that. I know that's an overused term, but you can use another overused term, blueprint, profit blueprint, but essentially you do have this type of outlay, and that will give you the structure and the exact pinpoint entry mechanisms, and we go through that, how to enter, what types of different strategies you can use with this matrix, and we give you those exact ones, and then how to take profit as well. So in this course, you have a lot of profit opportunities that you can use as a strategy trader, or even as a systems trader, where you would find one or a combination of entries and just do them every time you see them. You have a powerful array of very high probability entries, and also you have the blueprint where the structure where you can know out into the future where something is likely to go, and you have clarity, and that's clarity in trading is quite helpful, right? Clarity not only for entry, but what's going on while you're in the trade in terms of price action and where that trade is likely to go. What we don't want to do is have moon or star thinking, meaning that as soon as we get into the trade, we have this mindset of, oh, my trade's going to go to the moon or to the stars, and it's just this goofy mindset that is easy to take on because the emotions of it all, and how exciting it would be that you just put this money in this trade and all of a sudden you have lots of money coming back to you. It's almost like, well, you didn't have to hardly do any work for it versus what it took for you to probably acquire that money in the first place that you put into the trade. So, but that's just the way it goes with trading when you get good at trading, okay? When you become good at trading and you find a niche, a groove, or several niches and grooves that you become good at doing, then I'm sorry, it is very easy to make a ton of money. Okay. See, to make a lot of money, you have to think. If you're going to correlate your personal effort with making that lots of money, well, that's not going to work out because you're going to tire yourself out pretty quickly, right? So if we look at smarter ways to leverage profit, then we can become more wealthy, okay? All right, so if you're looking for a powerful way for making money in multiple ways, then you want to check out this course. We teach it as a course, although we do get into some entry concepts. We're not even teaching it as a particular strategy or a particular system, although we may change this course because this is so valuable. And I can't mention price on a video because we may change that price as well. So anyways, but you can check this out. It's taught as a course. So then you have certain advantages of being able to learn multiple things at once, usually a lower cost. But we go into different concepts of money management and returns, and then how to make these, 800%, 500%, 1000% returns on a pretty regular basis. It's just how NADEX is built. Now, NADEX will change its pricing to correlate with the speed of the markets, but if the markets are faster, then there's usually just a similar correlation of being able to ride a move that could move farther with NADEX's pricing if they expand the chain. But NADEX is usually pretty good about bringing price back in line if they do expand it for a huge opportunity. So also, NADEX Matrix 1 is very strategic, okay? And we're using the day bars and the weekly. We're using for day binaries and the weekly binaries. And of course, you can use spreads too for fortunes. We didn't get into that because spreads weren't that popular, but at the time we made this. But it is mentioned here. Some of these knockouts, for example, or the day spread, have pretty much 100% deltas right off the bat. Okay, and so that means that you're basically playing an option-like position with immediate 100% deltas. And the knockouts have, well, at least at this point in time, have very tight bid-ask spread too, so it's a low cost on it. And if you know how to ride momentum well, then you can, with a good concentrated position, make a lot of money, a lot of cash with the knockouts and spreads. Spreads usually, I'm talking about the day spreads. 2-hour spreads, that's they usually have more premium in them and they're a little bit more tricky. But so that's a basic overview of NADEX Matrix 1 binary options strategy, now called a multiplex, so multiple power combo strategies. And I think that some of you out there may be able to use this method and make a ton of money. Please let us know if you do, or if you want to run any ideas by us or whatever after you purchase. You can contact us from the support ticket system in the members back office. So thank you. If you want to get started with NADEX Matrix 1, which I highly recommend you learn, then just click the Add to Cart button below and you get started. All right.